Just how difficult a moment was that for you?
Yeah, the worst moment I've ever had in football, so it's a real sore one, and I'll just need to go away and try and go over it, and come back next year and be stronger. So we didn't do enough in the game to deserve it, and then when you get to penalties it's a bit of a lottery, and the last few times we've come out on the right side of it, and today we didn't. So yeah, it's a real sore way to finish the season. Up until this point, it's been an amazing season, and we just didn't do enough today to cap it off.
So the manager just consoling you at full time, what was his advice to you just in the immediate aftermath of that?
I just said, you know, it can happen to anyone, and you know, it's obviously a personal moment, but the gist of it was to keep your head up, and you know, you've done so much for the club and had so much success for the club, and he's obviously just to be there for you in that moment.
Callum, it's obviously going to sting for you, but do you need, when you look at the overall season, in Europe, 2 cups in the cabinet, how do you value it overall?
Yeah, I think obviously if you take away today, then obviously it's been an amazing season up until this point, and obviously when it's the last day and it doesn't go your way, then obviously the whole thing feels like it's pointless, and that's because we've been so good. We've managed to come to these moments and get through them, but it's just a wee reminder that, you know, you have to earn it, and we didn't earn it today. We didn't do enough in the top half of the pitch to really open them up and take our chances, so we have to live with that as well, and it gives us room for improvement. When we come back next year, then it gives us a target to aim for as well.
How do you think that was in the final third, Cam? Obviously you started with a 5, you know.
Yeah, which is fine. It's cup final. They're trying to keep the game alive for as long as they can, and credit to them, they did that. But listen, cup finals are edgy. They're big moments for players, and you can be as free flowing as you want when it comes to this, but you know there's so much on the line, and like I said, we didn't look our usual self in that front half of the pitch, and that happens. Players have off days, and we accept that as a group. Like I said, you got to do a lot right when it comes to finals, and we probably just didn't do enough, so we have to live with the consequences of that.
Cam, you've obviously done so much for the club. For you, from a personal point of view, how easy or difficult will it be to bounce back from it from a personal point of view?
Well, obviously it's a tough moment. I've had tough moments before. You know, probably this is the toughest one when you take everything into consideration. So listen, I've bounced back from difficult situations before, and like I said, it'll take me a while to get over it, but you know, once the new season starts, then that's up to me to show everyone that you've got a bit of steel. Yeah, I think, you know, we're so used to winning that when you don't, then you feel it 10 times more. You feel it, like I said, it's probably the worst moment I've had on the football pitch, and for sure they'll be learning in that. You know, it's just so raw at the minute, but for sure the group can learn from it, can be better for it, because sometimes you have to go through a wee bit of adversity to grow and get better. And like I said, we're so used to winning that, you know, maybe the last couple of times we've turned up and we've managed to get over the line with it really deserving it, so maybe this was the one that came back to bite us.
You obviously, you know, as a team, as a squad, stayed behind to kind of clap Aberdeen as well. Was that an experience that you can kind of bottle the kind of the pain that you felt at that time?
Yeah, when
you
have to stand and watch that, it's where you want to be, and we've been lucky that we haven't had it too many times, and when you see that, it's so raw, it's so hurtful, so you have to use that as fuel when you come back and try and never be in that position again.
Thanks, Callum.